Oh, is that it? Oh my god, this is just like the Normandy reveal in Mass Effect 2. Good ad. That's pretty cool. You know what, as much as I was hoping there was the whole island of Garlean, you know what, I'll take that instead. That looks like the Mothercrystal. We make for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. Look down the pit. Oh! Huh. Is that Hydaelyn herself? Ethereal Sea's haunted. Moon's haunted. Ethereal Sea's haunted. Everything's haunted. Fantastic. Oh, it's a dungeon. I think it's not a trial, is it? Dungeon? I think it's a dungeon. I think it's been a while since we did one. It does kind of get, this does kind of give me some Omega Raid vibes. It's obviously not quite. Albert! The sloppy man has come. Is this actually his spirit? Like, he's... They did say, obviously, like, oh, you might, spirits down there. Sloppy. I do like how you jumped out of a game just to send that. Sloppy. Sloppy. Papalimo? Louis Soir? Oh, is this what? Oh. Are we gonna see wee cameos from folk? I mean, we're already seeing Albert, and then we seen that. It was Papalimo, yeah. I just seen Tutsamati, so I thought like, oh, is it Louis Soir or is it Papalimo? Oh, hi Olivia. Papalimo did his second was useful thing. What other than dying? Oh Jesus! Oh, that's what I get for cracking a bad joke. Oh. A Valiant Archon takes form. Moonbreeder. Moonbreeder's the one I remember using an axe. I had a feeling it was coming. I had a wee feeling it was coming. Yeah. It's been 0 days since he has been mentioned. Oh, we're just fighting all of them. Whoa, boy. Whoa. You're looking like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh. In my head, I was like, oh, did we get to fight Nero? And I was like, oh no, wait, Nero's still alive. Fuck. Hey.
Follow me, Desmond. I will show you the way.
Thank you, Ghost of Benfilia. I guess it was hard meeting the paths. Thank you.
Is as far as you go.
It's Amon, isn't it? It's Amon. Yep. The Undying, boys. He's not funny. Daniel returns. Ah, I figured there might be a reason why Graha talked about Amon before we got here. He will never leave us alone.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far. The stage is set.
Man just loves his stage shows. Loves setting the stage. Left Farraga 40. His left. Okay. Yes. It was his left.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
Oh, Shiva. Eorzea, was that you? Oh, she summoned that to save us. Wow. Eorzea, what a goat, man. That's the real goat right there. Can you do it again though? We might need it again. Ah! I'm on the annoying. So simple yet so true.
Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies.
Amon needs to move on. Oh, will you go away? Oh. Okay, that works. That works as well, yeah. Oh wow, it's actually it's actually just him.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Amon, it's time to move on.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Do you recall your days as Hermes?
How would you know that name?
Let's just say I've been places.
Then it was you. In Elpis. With Amitselk. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Amon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or
So even though he
so
got
thought.
erased, he could still regain them.
In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Amitselk adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis?
I did keep a wee eye out for him, but I didn't see him.
How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake, my life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray. We torment. We murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth, my answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Fantastic. Still clinging to existence.
Is this who I think it is? I recognize the voice, but I was wondering why he hadn't been voiced in a while.
You, who champion death so fervently.
Oh, please. Is this the man himself? I can just recognize that voice a mile away. Ah, shit.
Watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
As the Asahi man himself.
Is that Asahi?
Oh, sorry, Asahi.
How very astute.
Ah!
But let me be clear, not come to consort with the likes of you.
He lives.
Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise.
Asahi sweep.
In fact, I did mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Zenos.
I love him. Sorry. I did say that like ages. I was like, there was two voices to Fandaniel. There was the Hermes voice and Asahi's voice. And I did wonder for a while, like that just kind of went away. Like there's two voices and then just nothing was mentioned for the longest time. I was like, why did he have two voices sometimes? Still loves that ass after death.
I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance.
Maybe you should, dude.
Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
These wee beady eyes, man. Fuck off, I'm not choosing that. We'll find the answer together, Asahi. Nope. I'll do what must be done.
And what might that be?
Stop the final days, of course.
My wish is all but granted. To die and take you all with me.
Right, on you go, Asahi. You get down there too. Be gone.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
Yeah. Go and never come back.
You had better hope not.
See ya. Well, that was unexpected. Oh, Minfilia Bridge.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
I hope so. She's been very quiet. It's kind of wild just seeing it right in front of you, like for real.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
There she is. Whoa! Holy shit. Hello. We meet again, Venat. I turned off notifications just in case. Holy shit, she looks good. So this is actually full primal Hydaelyn.
Thou didst journey unto Elpis.
I thought it was just going to be the crystal talking.
Now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come, yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
Everyone in the chat is just going wild. I mean, understandable. That model is amazing.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths.
How do you think these guys must feel that they're actually just talking to the Hydaelyn, just right in the open like this?
The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute, where emotion and memory govern all. Ether.
Oh,
Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
I like her wee blue crown that she has on, because she is the queen.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once.
Eorzea, don't have second doubts. We will win this.
After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light.
It's Hydaelyn bestowing some words of wisdom to everyone in the party.
For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest.
Numerous traitor arcs.
In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse.
Sorry, I was kind of chuckling to myself there after she said that to Sten, and he's like, no, I'm not.
And thou,
And you, Desmond.
champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark!
She's pulling out the heat.
How impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe? Should you fail, there will be no second chance.
We actually fighting her.
As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the
She's
journey.
actually issuing the challenge to us.
You must leave this star and never return.
She's actually saying if you don't beat me, you're no worth going for a meeting.
Prepare yourselves.
I mean, how else could it have all ended, you know?
Sounds straightforward enough.
Stenian's like, I get to fight a god? Fuck yeah, let's go.
Aye. No room for confusion.
confusion there.
I mean, we've already fought Zodiark.
In any case,
It could only have ended in any other way.
come too far to back down now.
We have to fight Mummy.
I am of the same mind. What power I have,
That person's answers in the background. I'm pumping this up.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light.
Is this the answer to has your journey been good?
Victorious.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Mothercrystal. First trial was against Zodiark. Second trial was against Hydaelyn. It could only have went one way in this expansion.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
I don't think she takes great pleasure in doing this either. It has to be done.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? A change of arms. May the test continue.
Is she gonna change weapons like Venat?
You cannot stop us! There.
We're near
Yep.
or far.
She's got the dancer round.
By blade.
Try and stop me!
Oh no, she's gonna sunder me, boys. That's quite a bit of damage.
By blade.
Oh, I need to step back. I probably should watch what the NPCs are doing.
Crystals of light. To me.
Oh, guess we're fighting this one first, boys.
This will hurt.
The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think.
Hear, think, feel. First words we heard.
And find your way in the darkness. Follow your light.
That was almost 100.
Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Brace yourselves. Oh. Thanks for the save. You're still on.
Then you are resolved.
Oh,
But this test is far from over.
of course it's the Red Mage Limit Break 3, boys.
By crystal's light. Refulgence eternal.
Oh, Stinian's giving her advice. It's like, watch where it splits. Did you read the guide before we fought Astinian? They're still floating around, I don't like that. Oh, come on, man. How did I die in one hit? I knew they were going to do something. They were floating there. Steady, where was my advice for that bit? Oh, did I touch? Oh, shit. I touched the wall, that's why. Oh. I wondered because I was like, how did I die so quick? Ah, damn it. I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
We're near or far.
I can still fight.
Oh, sorry about that, was it? Nearly killed you.
Light unyielding. I have you now.
God, she's just spamming this now. She's almost done though. And that is it.
At last, man has the strength to.
Don't play the triumphant music. Oh, they're hitting us with answers now, aren't they, boys?
No, this can't be happening.
She dying?
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment.
I thought it was just a wee spar. I guess you guys are right. We actually just did kill Mothercrystal.
It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
It's because Asahi used Lemon Break.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled. To deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Got a feeling it's going to be her. Like the last of our power or something.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well.
It just reminds me of when you first log into the game, first create a character.
While I have remained hidden, it has become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mothercrystal, our final hope.
It's crazy how, like, when I started this game, like, seeing all this, and then obviously it all comes back full circle.
Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Azon, yes?
Oh, I have awaited you patiently.
As Hydaelyn, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, for it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance.
Remember the rain, near and far below, each drop a blessing from
It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azon's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over. with you forever, my dearest children.
Can I turn the game off now? No, I kind of felt like another another 5.3 situation where it's like that I really won in the end up. I feel bad that I thought she was going to be the bad guy at the end of Shadow Brothers. If you sold 3 out of 3 fish, she would have lived. Ah. Oh. I was thinking it's been a wee while since we last seen him. He's just been wandering the land since we said no, we won't fight. Coming back to the spot where he ended his own life.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle.
He's still fighting about Alice's words. Rent free.
In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
I didn't seek anything in you. You were an obstacle that needed to be stopped. That's what it was.
How often have we thus assembled?
Boys, it'll be fine. We've been through this before. It'll be all good. I know it's called the Day of Reckoning, but come on. We'll be alright.
To the problems before us.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteion. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
I think it's a bit late now, Cryo. I think we're pretty much set on it. It's either this or just wait for Oblivion, so...
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmazane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph. What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
Wait!
The time for Taturu to cry.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.